Safeguarding is a term we hear a lot, but do we really know what it means in the workplace? In basic terms, the safeguarding focus is about protecting vulnerable adults or children from abuse or neglect.
Your organisation should have a policy that protects against abuse or neglect. What about you and your colleagues who may not be perceived as vulnerable?
Let's take a look at a workplace problem.
One of my colleagues was producing really good work and trying to share it with their colleagues. I noticed that some of my colleagues wouldn't look at Sam's work or use it. I also heard a conversation where they were laughing about not going to lunch when Sam asked, stating,
I said, I've got a meeting with my manager to get me out of it, and then I quickly ran to tell my manager to back me up.
For me, it was clear that not only colleagues were being cruel, but the manager was in on it too. I'm not sure I want to work with people who act like that and get away with it.
This could lead to serious mental health problems and might see a number of good staff leave a company. If you see any bullying behaviour, you must report it to HR or the company nominated person.
Sometimes safeguarding might be about protecting yourself from difficult situations at work.
Hi, my name is Sean. I was working in a situation where I needed to speak privately to a client about an issue, as this is what I'd done before. It was such a small issue, I decided I didn't need to tell anybody I was in the room. We went into a room and closed the door. Once we were in the room, we had a good conversation about the issue, worked through targets and set actions we were going to take forward. I thought all was well and was really pleased that the conversation was so productive. The next day I was called into my line manager's office. The client had accused me of threatening them and using physical force to get my point across. I was devastated that this had happened. My manager explained that an investigation would have to take place and that I'd be suspended whilst this happened.
What could have been done differently to protect Sean and her client? Well, some top tips to protect anyone in this situation are: A. Ensure that people know you're in the room, who you're with, estimated time and type of conversation. B. Wherever possible, have an impartial witness in the room. C. If appropriate, leave the door ajar. D. If there is a window in the door, make sure you leave it uncovered so people can see in. E. If appropriate and consented to, audio record the meeting. You can't always ensure that you'll be 100% safe in all situations, but you can limit the impact with these simple steps. Remember to stay safe, keep others safe, and report any problems before they become issues. Recognize, reflect, report.